Today, I'm going to be making barbecue beef sandwiches. This is from Taste of Home New Church Supper Cookbook. So I'm going to tell you all the ingredients you're going to need. You need 2 cups of ketchup, 1 medium onion chopped, which that's what's in that bag right there, a 1/4 cup apple cider vinegar, a 1/4 cup molasses, 2 tablespoons Worcestershire sauce. You either need 2 garlic cloves minced or 2 teaspoons of garlic. I'd rather go the easy route and use this minced garlic. So you use 2 teaspoons. That's just what we buy. 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1/2 teaspoon ground mustard, 1/2 teaspoon pepper, a 1/4 teaspoon garlic powder, a 1/4 teaspoon crushed red pepper flakes, 1 boneless beef chuck roast, a 3-pound roast, and then you need some sesame seed buns. And so I got me some sesame seed buns. So the first thing you want to do is I'm going to set my roast to the side. Basically, you want to combine all these ingredients. Everything that I just showed you here, including the onion, you want to combine in a bowl, because this whole recipe is going to be done in your crock pot. So I'm just going to throw everything in here. The directions say you want to half your roast. I don't know why. I've never done that before. Never have I had to half a roast before. But I will half it. Now, put this in your crock pot. I have my crock pot turned on high. That's what you want to cook on. You want to just cook it on high, because it's not like a stove cooking on high. It's not going to burn. So you take this mixture that we just made and pour this on top of it. And then we're going to put our lid on our crock pot, and this is basically going to stay in here all day long. And that's why I like crock pots, is because you do not have to touch it. So I'm going to, it'll probably be in here for at least 8 hours. But I will let you know in the end how many hours I left it, and then what we're gonna do with it next. So I'm just covering up all the meat like that. It doesn't hurt if you don't cover up all the meat, and you're just gonna put your lid on it and let it sit. Okay, this has been in the crock pot for 9 hours and 20 minutes. I have not stirred it, haven't opened it, haven't peeked at it, haven't done anything. So it should be fully cooked. Oh yeah, it's literally, oh my. I thought I would need 2 forks. Look at this. This is 1 fork, just literally touching it, and it's like falling apart. So what you want to do is you want to take 2 forks and just literally pull your meat apart. Okay, so now you want to, we have some seedy buns. The directions tell you to get some seedy buns. And so I'm gonna get some right here. And you want to take a slotted spoon, because unless you don't mind your bun being really soggy. Yeah, really soggy. So I'm gonna let some of that juice fall out here. Bun just like that. And it looks absolutely wonderful. Just like that. So the book says, after years of searching, I found a recipe for shredded barbecue beef that's a hit with all my family and friends. This was submitted from Rebecca Rowland in Medford, Wisconsin. And it says it makes 14 sandwiches. I don't believe that.
Well, they'd be small sandwiches.
They would be small,
They wouldn't be piled up like this.
Yeah, because this
I don't know, there's a lot of meat in there still though.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay, well mine...
Well, this is going to be messy.
Mine, I got a lot of juice on mine. This side's soggy.
You got to be really careful with the juice. You may even want to, if you really want, I mean, I don't even see how you would do it. Take the meat out of the juice, but it was falling apart so much, I don't even know how you would scoop it out of there. It'd be very, very hard to get it out of there and get all the juice out.
Well, you could put it in a colander. You could literally put it in a colander if you're worried about it being juicy. What do you think?
It's very soft bread though.
It is very soft bread, yeah.
So mine's not really as much soggy as it is just soft. It's got a good flavor and good texture to it too. I was wondering if it was going to be really spicy here, but it's not. With the chili powder, the flakes, the red pepper flakes. But it's not. And I thought the ketchup would come through a lot more, but it doesn't really. It's
funny because when it first started cooking, at the very, very beginning, I told Kevin, I said, between the Worcestershire sauce and the garlic, it smelled like we were making Chex Mix. Because when we make Chex Mix with cereal and peanuts and pretzel pieces and stuff, and that's what it smells like, is the Worcestershire sauce and the garlic, and that's mainly what you smelled. I think this it's really nice. It's not spicy. If you can't have any spice, don't be afraid of eating this, because I don't think it's spicy at all.
No, I don't get any.
No, but
it
I
reminds
think
you a lot of a manwich, like a sloppy Joe.
It does remind you a lot of a
except
manwich.
the texture's different, but the flavors remind you a lot of a sloppy Joe.
I definitely think you could put like coleslaw if you wanted to add some crunch to it. You could put some coleslaw on it, and that would give it some crunch. But this would be a good sandwich to serve with like corn on the cob, stuff like that.
You could have this for a cookout.
That's what I was going to say. This would be a good picnic food, because this is something you could make at home and then take your crock pot with you and just serve it out of the crock pot.
Well, you might want to drain off some of that juice though.
You might, because it
even if you take a ladle and went in there and scooped up some of it off, because it's very liquidy.
It is, but I do like the liquid.
Oh, I didn't mind it, but if you're taking it somewhere, you might want to get rid of some of the grease.
Right. But you don't have to eat this on bread either. I know they suggest you serve it on a bun. You wouldn't have to if you didn't want to. You could serve this same meat over rice, over egg noodles. You know, there's lots of ways you could eat that.
I think it's really good.
So I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.